Alright you guys, so funny thing happened today. I turned 37 weeks pregnant. Yes. What? You know, I said what when I was like 25 weeks pregnant because I thought that was crazy, and 30 weeks pregnant. But now I think I say what and I like, that word holds some meaning. What? Yeah, so guess what today is, besides the fact that I'm 37 weeks pregnant? Daily vlogs until labor start today. That's awesomeness. I've already been filming some stuff for today. I also put up a video today about random baby buys. Oh, I keep getting, everyone who's following me on my Instagram and Facebook and Twitter, etc., and sees the pictures and the stuff I post has been like, what about the big brother, big sister gift? Because I posted a picture of the like adorableness that I am making for them. That video will be on Monday, all right? So, I just updated just a couple of days ago because I was late with my 36-week update. So there's not really a lot different going on, except that I'm just feeling really good. Actually, I may be feeling too good. By that I mean like nothing with labor. Like, you know, last weekend or over the weekend I had all those crazy backs, Braxton Hicks that kept coming and were there during the day and blah blah blah. And then I said they died out on Sunday, and now I've had pretty much nothing going on. So, yep. That's cool. I mean, so let's see. In other news, I'm feeling her right now. Little Miss Audrey here, on Friday she was head down and we were all happy. Today I had my midwife appointment, and I'm skipping around, it's cool. I had my midwife appointment and the midwife was trying to get the heartbeat, and we could always get it kind of low on my belly. We could not find the heartbeat. We weren't worried about her, she'd been moving, so it wasn't like, oh, where's the heartbeat? It was just like, where's the heartbeat? Like, where are you at, baby? And we kept feeling, and normally we can feel her butt, which we weren't sure last week if it was her head or her butt. Turns out it is definitely her butt, but we can always feel it. We couldn't feel it, neither one of us. We were like, where's the baby? And we finally found her heartbeat, and it was up high, where we've never heard her heartbeat there. And then she kicked as we heard her heartbeat. Audrey could hear the sounds that we were making, and she started kicking. And her kicking, I felt her kicking down lower on my right side, where I have never felt a kick before. And I was like, and I looked at Connie, like my midwife, and she looked at me, and Connie was like, that heartbeat should not be that high for a head down baby. And I was like, Audrey? So she was immediately like, to the ultrasound. So we went, she had me go and lay in, they have 2 rooms there that you can birth in, and she had me go and lay in one room, and she wheeled in the ultrasound herself and was like, all right. And she's not an ultrasound person. She doesn't, I mean, she knows how to read them when someone gives her the pictures or shows her what something is. She knows like that's the head and that's the heart and those are the kidneys. But she's like, you know, doesn't know the positioning perfectly. She's not an ultrasound tech, so she was like, bear with me. So we got the stuff on, and all we could see was like a mismatch of baby. We couldn't find her spine. We couldn't tell if the legs were this or, I was even helping. I always thought that like, it must not be that hard to like manipulate the ultrasound wand to find the baby. No, it is harder than it looks. So anyway, we were like, where's her head? And finally she was like, okay, I'm gonna go grab another midwife because I don't know what I'm looking at here. And I was like, okay. And then right as she said that, we found the head. Down low, wedged in my pelvis, head. Definitely head, not butt. You can tell because it's got this oval shape, like outline, that's the skull. So we found her head, but we still could not figure out, we were like, how is she positioned? Like and I knew she was positioned different because her movements today have been very different. Very different, so yeah. Anyway, so she got herself in some sort of weird ball position, I don't know. But the important thing is that her head is down and it is low. It's low down, although I am not feeling much pressure down there. I felt so much pressure down below with Grayson. So much pressure. And I'm not feeling that with this baby. Her head's down there. not feeling the pressure. I told Kyle, this is good and bad. It's good because that pressure is not fun. It's bad because the pressure, I always like connected the pressure with like that he would come soon. And so with Audrey, I'm like, ah, well. But at least her head's down, so that's good. Her little baby butt's just, I don't know. So let's get back on track. How did my appointment go? Well, I showed up, and this 37 weeks is when I started to show a little bit of like meh with Grayson, where I had a tinge of protein in the urine, not much or anything. My blood pressure was meh. It was fine, but like a little meh. So I was like, okay, please let everything be going well today. So I went in and I took my little urine test strip that tests for many different things. There was not even a trace amount of protein in the urine. I mean, everything was just exactly what it should be. It showed I was well hydrated. You know, everything was good. My blood pressure, great. Everything was good. I was so happy. I was like, yes. I didn't gain any weight from last week, so my total weight gain for this entire pregnancy thus far has been 14 pounds, which I'm quite happy about. I think I've gained at least 4 of those pounds in my like chin, my neck, so that's okay. That's fine as long as it comes off. But anyway, so that was all good. So I'm just a very happy pregnant lady right now. Happy, but that doesn't mean I don't want her to come sooner than later, because it's too early right now. I really don't want a baby to come this early. So speaking of that, a lot of people consider 37 weeks as being term. Well, when I was pregnant with Grayson, my doctor, so not my midwife, not, you know, crunchy medicine people, my doctor, my OBGYN, she told me that they actually consider, at the, you know, medical doctor place, so she's like, we really consider 38 weeks and beyond term. She's like, 37 weeks is a little young. I love that she's told me that with Grayson. I think that is really true and fantastic, and there's so many studies that show that, you know, they call it, what do they call it? It's called, yeah, they call it like late preterm babies or something like that. I don't remember. Anyway, she said, you know, so anyway, basically, long story short, with Grayson, when I was going there, and people who watch my videos with him, I talked about this then, they consider babies at 38 weeks full term. They'd actually like kind of whatever. So that was a medical thing. That's not just like a crunchy belief or something, or like a midwife thing. That was like an actual doctor belief. So different people do it different ways. When I was with Sophie, I thought 37 weeks was term. I mean, it's still, whatever. Either way, I'd like to, you know, I always tell people after 38 weeks, the baby can come when she wants. Before then, I'd rather her stay inside for a little longer. So we're getting to that point. Either way, crazy pregnant, and you know, either way, if the baby comes now, it should be fine. So awesome, but I don't think she's coming up. So anyway, in other news, I keep hearing about people and their crazy fast labors with their like subsequent children. It's never with the first children, but with like third, you know, second, third, fourth children. And I still feel like the universe is like maybe preparing me for this. I don't know. I don't know. Watch me just have like crazy long labor. Knock on wood, we don't want that to happen. Woo! I'm getting a crazy Braxton Hicks right now as we speak. Okay, so anyway, that is on my mind a lot, is that my labor might be super fast. Which brings me to this weekend, Saturday. Kyle is going to the Texas A&M, I don't know who they're playing. They're playing someone. It's supposed to be a really big game. So he's going to that game. It's in College Station. It's only like an hour and a half away. But that's still pretty far away whenever you're having a natural birth and you're using the Bradley method and that's your coach. So I really want him to go, because here's the thing. Kyle, pretty much the best man I've ever met in my entire life. I just cannot sing his praises enough. He is just one of the most generous people, the kindest people I've ever known. And the things he sacrifices everything for me and the children. And I mean, he comes home from work and he immediately starts working again. And he gives me foot massages, and he helps with dinner, and he cleans, and he takes care of the kids. And I mean, you ask my friends in real life, not that you ever could, and they will tell you that Kyle is just so hands-on. Okay, so my dad called. They have the kids, so anyway, long story short, he's just amazing, you guys. And so I want him to go to this game. I want him to go and have fun and go to this game because he's just, you know, really excited. And I don't want him to go to this game and feel guilty or worried or anything, except the thing is that I'm a little worried about him going to this game. I'm like, he's so far away. So I'm trying to just like mentally be like, it's totally cool. Like, baby's not gonna come Saturday. He can go and have fun. He really, really deserves it. And I really don't think she's gonna come Saturday. It's more just like, it makes me uncomfortable to have him farther away, even though he's not that far away. He's far enough away that I'm like, so yeah. So that's on my mind a little bit, but that's cool. And I hope they win, because for real. And I think he's not gonna, instead of riding up with his dad or his uncle, he rides up with family a lot when they go to these games. I think he's gonna take his own car, so if something is happening, no one else has to leave the game. Kyle can just leave, so that'll be fine. Oh, I forgot to put in earrings. It's because I was dressed in completely different clothes, and then when I've been working around the house, I threw on this is a really comfortable t-shirt I like to wear when I'm this hugely pregnant. And so anyway, I put it on and forgot. Okay, so blah, 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 blah. Recap. Midwife appointment, awesome. Feeling fantastic. I still have to get up and pee a lot during the night, and that's really annoying. And I still have kind of the normal aches and pains, but otherwise I feel really good. So yay, I guess. And then the only other thing new is I'm about to start taking these Barrage oil pills. If you've heard of the evening primrose, this is basically a more potent version of that. This version is all natural, etc., no chemicals and all that stuff. So basically this is a pill that you take. An evening primrose oil is the same thing. You take it and it's supposed to help soften the cervix and make it more ready for labor. It's not going to really put you into labor. It's not like a magic pill. But, you know, it has shown that it can help, you know, soften and just make everything, I guess, more ready to go into labor, make it easier. So, kind of like, why not? The evening primrose oil I took with Grayson, I don't know if it necessarily worked or not. You can take them orally. You can also insert them up in your you-know-where, and so that's interesting. And then they will slowly leak out a little, so you want to wear a panty liner if you do that. I'm not inserting these bad boys. I'm going to take them orally. If I get closer to 40 weeks, we might also insert them. We'll see. So anyway, I'm just going to take these and hopefully it'll help ready my body. I'm also taking alfalfa, I don't know. That is supposed to help with blood clotting. So I'm taking that. Those are the only things I'm really taking in preparation for labor. Oh. Alright, and that's really it. I mean, it's not a lot else is going on. It's really an update on the midwife appointment. Super excited about daily vlogs until labor. Oh, well, I know what I wanted to talk about because it was hilarious. So last update, we talked about what should the hashtag be for Audrey. And people came up with some awesome ones. But one of my favorites was it's hailing. And like it was a play on our last name. Instead of it hailing like the weather, like H-A-I-L-I-N-G, it was H-A-L-E-I-N-G, like our last name. And so anyway, that was what someone suggested, and everybody's been voting that one up. Because quite frankly, it's hilarious. It's hailing. So I was like, that would be a really funny one for when I'm actually in labor and everybody's kind of like sharing it. You know, like Kyle and Cord is, you know, it's the baby's coming and then hashtag it's hailing. So I like that for that, but we still need one for just referring or waiting for her. And so there were so many cute ones. I mean, there were simple ones that were adorable, like Miss Audrey, you know, hashtag Miss Audrey, and you know, things like that. So, but today when I was posting on Instagram, I was like, I need one that's like to get us all like pumped that she's coming, like you know, like waiting for Audrey, you know, like hashtag waiting for Audrey, or maybe we should just make it Miss Audrey, so I don't know. So what should we do? So what should the one that is for just now be? The one that's like us waiting for her, referring to her, etc. That one, what should that one be? And then I think we should definitely use it's hailing whenever I go into labor. Everybody can share it because that's hilarious. Like, well done. That was really funny. I cracked up when I saw that one. Okay, so I am going to go and work on a nursery craft and film it. Yeah, and that's it for now. I'll show you guys a picture of the belly. And as usual, as I've already said, don't forget to keep up with us on our Facebook and Instagram and Twitter, because that's where I will post the most imminent updates. And so, yep, all right, you guys, baby dust to all my TTC friends out there, of course. I will talk to everybody next week. Every week from now on out, I'm going to be like, will I talk to you? I don't know. Maybe. No, I think I will talk to you next week, though, because nothing's happening. So, all right. Bye, you guys.